Hello and welcome to your weekly update with TFB's Micro Minute. I'm Russell Dolag from Unity, Yap State in the FSM. Let's jump into this week's big story, Super Typhoon Maysak. Super Typhoon Maysak has torn through Chuuk and Unity and Face, outer islands of Yap State. Maysak has set historical milestones. It is the fourth named typhoon in the Western Pacific of the year. The only time there were more was in 1965 with 5 typhoons. It is one of 3 known super typhoons with winds this strong prior to April 1st. This is the first time there have been 2 major typhoons during the first 3 months of the year. It is the 5th super typhoon to develop before April 1st. Maysak first went through Chuuk as a Category 1 equivalent storm. It hit the lagoon islands with wind speeds around 70 miles per hour. Several images and videos show the storm downing trees and removing roofs from houses. You can see in the video shared with TFB by Kembo Mita Jr. the wind just battering trees and a nearby roof. 4th branch friend Hiroyuki Mori was quoted saying, "I was lucky I have a concrete house. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for many of my fellow Chuukese. Ships have sunk, homes destroyed, breadfruit, mangoes, bananas, and coconuts, our local source of food, trimmed down to just stems and branches." Mori was on the island of Wero during the storm and has shared lots of photos with 4th Branch and other news outlets. Here's a picture of a big tree just uprooted. Check his Facebook page and TFB's page for more pictures of Maysak's aftermath in Chuuk. There are unconfirmed reports of 9 deaths in Chuuk, but as of this recording, official numbers are hard to get. We're waiting on official assessments and more news from the other islands in the lagoon, as well as the outer islands. As Maysak moved towards Yap, it turned into a super typhoon with wind speeds around 160 miles per hour. The eye of the typhoon passed right above Unity and Face. As you can see from images, there's serious damages to the islands of Unity. Trees were felled, houses turned inside out, even the outer island high school's roof was completely removed. According to a source working in Yap, 100% of crops, breadfruit and banana, are destroyed. And over 75% of houses both on Unity and Face are destroyed, including schools. I am happy to report that no one was harmed. All lives in Unity are accounted for. Relief efforts have begun for both Chuuk and Yap. Notably, the Salvation Army has drives both in Guam and Hawaii for items like food, water, clothes, building materials, and other goods, as well as taking money donations. PMA and Yap has already been moving supplies to Unity on several trips. There's a list of suggested items to be sent to Unity in the links below. For a list of relief efforts, check out our list below, which we'll be trying to keep up to date. And a word of caution, beware of scammers because it's a good time for them to try to trick people. Finally, a tropical depression has formed northwest of Pohnpei. It is expected to strengthen to its peak as a tropical storm, but projections say it will turn sharply northeast of Chuuk by the end of the weekend and lose strength. Follow us on Facebook for further updates. I just want to give some shout outs to some people, to Hiroyuki Mori and Kempo Mita Jr. in Chuuk, Amos Collins from PMA, Anthony Tarek Jr. and Brand Holland in Yap, for all the photos and info and just helping everybody keep up to date. Kriso Chapur and Hasachikchik for your efforts just to inform everybody with what's going on. And I just want to add a special shout out to everyone who was affected by the storm and everyone who's working to help get all these islands and these people's lives back to normal. That's all from me this week. Remember to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. For last week's episode, you can check it here. And for all of our videos, check it here. I'm Russell Dolag for the 4th Branch and the Micro Minute. I'll catch you guys next week.